Alex, before the show started, I walked out to my car to get something, and it's already dark outside. I'm still getting used to this time change.
Yeah, Sherrod just said in our ears, it looks like midnight outside, but
It
no,
really
it
does.
is 6:16 on a Sunday night. Yet the clocks, we gained an hour last night with the fall back. It's now 60 degrees in Macon. So this time yesterday, it was technically 7:16. Now it's 6:16 because of the time change. All right, there's live radar. There's nothing going on across the region. The temperatures, they're a few degrees warmer than yesterday because we got the cloud cover out of here. It moved off into the Atlantic Ocean. That means we saw some more fluctuation in our temperatures today. So now we are in the upper 50s in Warner Robins, 61 in Cochran, 60 Gordon, as well as in Sandersville, 55 in Wrightsville, and 61 in McRae. We do have a light wind, but it's not doing much to the temperatures, so it does feel like similar to the temperature outside, if not on the dot in most locations across central Georgia. So elsewhere across the region, there's that coastal storm moving away. It brought some coastal flooding to the Carolina coast, Georgia, northeast Florida. It was just some strong winds moving on shore. It was nothing crazy out there. Elsewhere, temperatures in the 60s across the southeast. So here's future view through tonight. Temperatures cooling in the 50s down into the 40s, I think eventually to an overnight low of about 39 here in Macon. And then tomorrow afternoon, the winds shift more out of the northeast, warming up to the 70s once again. And it's going to be in thanks to the cloud cover not being overhead, again, allowing for some more fluctuation in our temperatures. Then on Tuesday morning, we're going to steadily increase the morning lows, as you'll see here in a minute. So we're only going to get down to about the mid 40s or so. And then Tuesday evening, that's when some cloud cover begins to work its way back in. Here's the long range stuff. There's some cloud cover on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, then notice we start to get some moisture moving up from the south here. This is going to be Wednesday into Thursday. So this is Thursday, 5 p.m. Our next front in portions of Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi. That works closer to us on Friday. Yes, unfortunately for the high school football playoffs, looks like we'll have a front in the neighborhood for that. Occasional showers at times look to be likely, and then we'll be clearing it out through the day on Saturday, eventually clear by late Saturday afternoon. So here's what I was talking about in terms of the overnight lows. 38 by tomorrow morning, and then we stair step it up to 58 by Friday morning there. And then the temperatures for this evening. Here we go into the 40s tonight, 49 by 10 p.m. And we'll cool it off into the mid 40s by 1 a.m., 2 a.m., eventually to an overnight low of about 39 degrees. Overall, a chilly night. The average low is 45, so we are about 6 degrees below the average. Although I do think we will be cooler tonight than we were last night. Again, thanks to the cloud cover not being in the region. The sunset, like we just talked about earlier, at 5:30, just after 5:30, depending on where you are in the area. Here's the overnight lows. I do think we could squeeze out maybe a mid-30 in a few communities, perhaps up in Jasper County, certainly closer to Atlanta. However, you might remember last night we did have a frost advisory in effect for northwest Georgia. We do not have that tonight because the air is much drier, so we're not as concerned about that. Then for tomorrow, warming up to a high temperature of about 70 degrees. Overall, a nice afternoon across the region. The 7-day forecast shapes up like this. Mid-70s as highs on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The best chance of rain on Friday. Yes, unfortunately. But then looking next weekend, behind that front comes another reinforcing shot of cooler air. Connor Hines is back with sports in just a moment.